Hey y'all, it's your girl C. Welcome back to the channel. We are in the cove this morning, honey. I hope that you are doing well today. If it's not morning, wherever you at, afternoon or evening, I hope it has been good to you. This card don't want to come out. Lord, do y'all see that? There is a card in here that is refusing to come out. I need to see what this is. See, now we need to know for sure. Ooh, the Empress. That's interesting that this card was refusing to come out of the box. I literally had to pull this out. That is making me think that someone out there, someone I'm speaking to, you have to be pulled out of something to become this Empress, because there's an Empress within you that is begging to be seen, to be expressed, to give birth, because you are abundant, you are beautiful, you are nurturing, you are creative, you are intuitive, you are all of these things. And it's probably taken you a while to come out, almost like, yeah, being pregnant, like a gestation period. Perhaps for a while you struggled with the idea of expressing yourself, of being in this energy. So here you go. Damn, I ain't even get a chance to shuffle the cards, but you got an Emperor in the reverse out here too. So yikey. I don't know what's going on with that, but we're gonna see. So anyway, I wasn't expecting to start the reading off quite like that, but I did want to check in. I was guided to come in and see what we got going on today. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my prayer. Oh, y'all, that shuffle was trash. This is a new set, believe it or not. I don't know where these cards came from. They just kind of showed up. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go with it. So let me get my life together. Y'all don't judge me. Most high, benevolent God, angels, and ancestors, please provide me with the utmost clarity and guidance for the divine collective. I pray that those with eyes to see and ears to hear will resonate with this reading, and that any negative energies will be returned to sender accordingly. Thank you. Amen. Remember, y'all, to only take what resonates. Put the pieces where they go. If they don't fit, you must what? Acquit. Thank you. Oh, 10 of Cups, baby. Did we just say? Oh, bitch, I know that's right. That is a 2 of Cups and a 10 of Cups. This is a divine partnership. This is mutual feelings. Are you in a partnership with somebody? New love coming in? If so, it's a 10 of Cups relationship, a fairy tale ending. This is stability, emotional stability. This is security. This is all of that, touchy feely, ooh, baby, give it to me type of stuff. I know that's right. We all need some of that. And that's a 12. So it's got someone in a hangman. Wow. Okay, so I don't know where these cards came from, but like I said, they're struggling. Something. Y'all saw how it came out. Oh, this is at the bottom again. Yeah. Something is struggling to manifest, but whatever, it's like whatever, however long it's taken to get to this space, whatever you've been dealing with, whatever the gestation period has been in your life, it has not been in vain. With this 10 of Cups out here, and like I said, excuse me, I find it interesting that I'm struggling so hard with this deck because, like I said, the Empress was struggling to come out. So, were you in hermit for most of your life? You know, just kind of not tapping into your divinity, your creativity, your intuition? Let's see. Since I'm struggling so damn bad, let's see what we got. Page of Wands. So you probably had a curiosity about doing things. You've always had a knowing. You see how she's hanging out of his head? Like, there's always been a part of you who knew who you were, who was adventurous, who wanted to, uh, take on uncharted territory and seek new beginnings. But with this Two of Pentacles in the reverse, you lack balance in your life, is what I'm seeing. So even if, you had the will, unfortunately, things in the earthly realm caused you to be unbalanced. So perhaps it never came into fruition for you. I'm getting that now is the time, though. Y'all gonna help me today. Like, I know y'all not trying to clown me like this, but see, that's what I'm saying. It's like you were struggling for a long period of time, feeling stagnant, scattered, shuffled even. Like, it's like, even though I'm trying to get the energy going, I'm trying to get the energy flowing, something is getting in my way. Like, I'm trying to, pull that Empress out. I'm trying to pull that Ten of Cups out. I'm trying to seek balance in my life, but there's something in my life that is getting in the way of that. So we'll see what's going on. But these cards are absolutely stunning. Like, look at that. That is so freaking pretty. Page of Wands again. So yeah, you've always had a curiosity about life. You've always had the urge to want to do things, or change how your life has been. But this is a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's see what else is out here. A King of Wands in the reverse. Ooh. But here's a 9. Actually, let me put this like that. Here's a 9 of Pentacles, an 8 of Pentacles, and a 9 of Cups in the reverse. Wow, let me get one more. That's interesting. Okay, so what is that? So the moon. Uh-oh. We got a couple out here. So we also have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. And then we also have a Four of Wands in the reverse. The Maker. I'm going to come back to this card because I want to read to you all what this card means. But it's also in the reverse. And then we also have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. So just right off the bat, it looks like perhaps you were a part of something. Let's say you did have a home where there was food and, probably a lot of good things around. You had a nice couch, nice clothes, nice shoes, but there wasn't a lot of love there. It was an unstable situation. It was wasteful. And even though there may have been a degree of abundance where you came from, it was karmic. It was toxic. So what could have been used as something to nurture and grow you seemed to have the opposite effect. At least that's what it seems like. And you at one point may have wanted to work on this, master whatever this dynamic is, whether this be a family situation. It is giving a family situation, especially with the Four of Wands in the reverse out here, because in the upright, that's a stable community, family, and it's happy. But in the reverse, the complete opposite. So it's giving, perhaps you came from a wealthy family, but I don't see very many cups out here. And the only cups that I do see are in the reverse. So again, you might have had the resources. There may have been wealth. Like I said, you had the things, but it was lacking emotion. There's no emotion here, especially with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This is lack of self-fulfillment. This is lack of wish fulfillment too. And so with the Eight of Cups also being in the reverse, perhaps this is something that you knew intuitively. Oh, I'm about to get to that. Perhaps this is something that you knew intuitively that you needed to walk away from at some point in time, but you didn't. You stayed in it, and that's what kept you stagnant, babe. I'm trying to tell you. What I was gonna say earlier is, with these pinnacles out here, I'm only counting this row here first, but this is 18. 18 is the moon. So this might have been hidden from you. This might have been something that you didn't even pick up on initially. That, okay, yeah, I'm in this family, like we go on trips, like, I got I was gonna say food on my back and clothes in my mouth. I got clothes on my back and food in my mouth. So surely this is a loving and stable environment, right? Wrong. Just because somebody is able to give you gifts, provide for you, or just, appease you, I should say, with material things, that does not mean that they love you, especially with these cups in the reverse out here. But anyway, this could have been something that was hidden from you, especially with the moon out here as well on this card. Again, I'm getting that this was something that was done in the dark, something that you might have not realized until recently. That you was, I'm not saying you was being played, but your emotions were definitely being played with, for sure, because this King of Wands, excuse me, in the reverse, and this Queen of Swords in the reverse is giving karmic parents. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but maybe that has been what has stifled you, because a King of Wands is very egoic and controlling. And that type of energy is very difficult to be around when you just strive to be yourself. If it's not in line with what this King of Wands wants for you, it will be met with aggression. It will be met with hostility. Same with this Queen of Swords. This is somebody who doesn't know how to hold her tongue. She'll tell you how she feels about you, and she'll be a about it. You know what I mean? She's inarticulate. She can't express her thoughts properly, carefully. So it it seems as though, like I said, it does feel like parental figures within a family unit. It doesn't have to be. Um, Take that and do what you will with it, but that's what it seems like. And then let's see what we got here. 10 and 8 is 18, plus 9 is 27. 2 and 7 breaks down to a 9, which is the Hermit. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I mean. This was hidden from you at some point in time. You didn't realize that, oh, okay, well, just because these people, take me to these places, or they buy me these things, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that they love me the way that I should be loved. And so now you've recognized, because you've gone inward and you've self-reflected and you've listened to your intuition, this is now becoming clear to you what you have been dealing with. And this is why the shit has been so stagnant for you. This is the Maker card. I'm going to end on this note here, because like I said, I want to read what this means. Because you've been a maker your whole entire life. You've been destined. Oh, she ain't got no clothes on, y'all. Let me cover her up. You've been destined to do great things, but like I said, this energy that's been surrounding you has been stifling you. And y'all saw how I struggled. Yes, I said struggle with a K, because that's how bad it was with trying to get these cards to shuffle. And like I said, that's really what the energy could have been with you in your life, feeling like, okay, I'm so scattered. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, anyway, the maker. Hello, my love. What have you been making lately? There's always so much to create in so little time. Luckily, I have an extra pair of arms. The maker represents the creative forces in our world. That doesn't just have to be a purely artistic endeavor either. Whenever someone puts their heart and soul into something, the maker is present. Anyone trying to make something in this topsy-turvy world will find themselves busier than usual. But just like the maker, you can find that extra pair of arms if you let creative forces guide you. The lotus in this card is born in mud at the bottom of the lake, but it still rises to the surface to blossom into a beautiful flower. This is a metaphor for how you can create beauty, even when you find yourself in an ugly environment. Amen. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, I can't really show you the card because she got her tatas out. Um, but anyway, you have been struggling to make whatever that is your entire life because again, you grew up in an ugly situation. I hate to say it like that, but this is an ugly situation. A Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as a Four of Wands in the reverse. This is not a stable home environment. It's not. I'm sorry that look, I'm just reporting the news. I'm reporting the news. So, hey, the good news is you moved on. With the Hermit, you've been able to reflect and say that, okay, well, I'm not gonna be in this energy anymore. Yeah, you're not gonna deal with it. Let's see what's at the bottom, and then I'll let y'all go. Bitch, did I not just say you're moving on? You are moving on to calmer waters. Y'all gonna listen to me. I told you, baby. I told you. This is you. This is you. Keep on swimming. I know that's right. All right, on that note, I'm going to end this here. If you like the way I read, please get down in the comments and let me know if this resonated for you. Please consider checking me out elsewhere as well. Thank you. Bye bye.